I am very excited about this video right here in particular because what we're going to be talking about is all natural retinol and collagen oil. Okay, so one of the herbs that I want to talk about first is Bakuchiol, which is this oil right here. It's cold pressed and it was very hard to find. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what this oil does in particular. Okay, so this oil helps to penetrate the skin. It's another all-natural alternative to retinol. Okay, it helps to penetrate the skin. Also tones the skin, lessens the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles. It helps to plump the skin up. It also is anti-wrinkle, fine lines. It does everything that retinol does without the harsh side effects or the irritation that it causes. This is one of the first heavy hitters in this oil. The second one is rose hips. Now, I love rose hips. Now, the reason why I have this out because I want y'all to see what it looks like. So you want it already cut. You want the seeds to be exposed, which you can see clearly right there. And we're going to talk a little bit about rose hip because this is also considered a carrier oil. So what I did, I made my own carrier oil, which is this here. And I used jojoba oil and sweet almond oil for this. And so the reason why I chose rose hips, which is a natural alternative to retinol and also helps promote collagen as well as the Bakuchiol. It helps to for the skin barrier formation. It also is has antioxidants. It promotes collagen, cell turnover, improves hyperpigmentation, fights acne, can be used daily, improves wrinkles and fine lines, rich in unsaturated fatty acids, non-greasy, absorbs well into the skin, and does not sit on top of the skin, and is gentle enough to use under the eyes. Okay, so this is why I chose rose hip, and this is what the oil looks like. Now, what I did the cold press method. Y'all know I love the cold press method. So like I said, I used jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and I had I filled it about halfway up, make sure that they're dry. I let it sit for about 6 weeks, but to get this orange beautiful color, this is a double infusion. Okay, so what I did after it cured for 6 weeks, I took the same oil, added more rose hip to it, and let it cure for another 6 weeks. So I double infused this oil. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pour in the carrier oil, which the rose hip is acting as our carrier oil for this oil serum. Like I said, it's antioxidant rich, very good for collagen, another alternative to retinol, and it's 100% organic and all natural. Okay, so we're just gonna leave a little room there, and we're also going to add in our Bakuchiol. And I'm going to add, now this is cold pressed oil as well, comes from the seeds and the leaves. And I'm going to add about 3 drops. Little goes a long way, so you don't need a lot of it, okay? You do not need a lot. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is the vitamin C. Okay, so I searched high and low for a vitamin C that I could use to go in my oil serum that was oil soluble. So I don't want to butcher this word, but I'm going to give it a try. It's tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate. Stable vitamin C, non-irritating, used in cosmetic formulations. It serves similar to vitamin C, skin lightening, skin brightening, collagen support, providing antioxidant effects, oil soluble, and used in mostly all the oil formulations. Okay, so we're going to add 3 drops. And this is very expensive too, as well as the Bakuchiol. Very expensive. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to add in is the frankincense. Now, I'm going to tell you why I chose the frankincense. Frankincense is one of the oldest essential oils. It Cleopatra, they said Cleopatra used it for any type of skin ailments that she was having. It can be used on the skin. It's gentle on the skin. It reduces redness, skin irritation, making the skin, helping to even out the skin tone. It's also considered like a steroid. It reduces inflammation, reduces wrinkles, combats skin and aging, and tightens the skin and shrinks the pores. So this is also one of the essential oils that I also use in a lot of my acne products that I have. And it works great. It's amazing. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add about 4 drops of that in there. Okay. And then the next thing that I chose is geranium oil. Okay, so geranium oil promotes brighter and younger looking skin. It gets rid of clogged pores, relieves excess oil, kill any type of inflammatory conditions, helps to fight that, fights acne, contributes to hormone imbalance. Well, if you have a hormone imbalance and you apply this, it will help to fight to even out your hormones because it absorbs into the skin very good. Helps to tighten the skin, tighten the pores. And the reason why it does that, because it also acts as an astringent. So the astringent will help it to tighten the pores. So we're going to use about 3 drops. 1, maybe about 4. Okay. So the last thing that we are going to add to this is vitamin E. Full of antioxidants. We all know vitamin E. So we're just going to add some in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last thing that I am going to add is rose. Great for elasticity. Rose essential oil. Great for elasticity. Anti-wrinkles. Promotes young, healthy, beautiful skin. Wonderful for the skin. Okay. And I love the smell. So we're going to take, well, no, we're going to add a little bit more of this. I didn't want to fill it up. I wanted to make sure I had some room to play with. Okay, here we go. And when I tell y'all, this oil is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful for the skin. I use this at night. And I can't tell you, every time I use this oil, I always get compliments on my skin. Everybody always asks me, what do you do for your skin? Well, here it is. This is what I do for my skin right here. This is all natural retinol and collagen boosting oil.